The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Attack! Hey, dribble it!
The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Hey, 57. There's no line. Attack. Collect.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And he's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects, well, the stakes of each and every game.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Bateman, the motion man left. Lamar now from the gun. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. First and 10 from the 43. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. They'll run here following the penalty. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Jackson, quick pass wide. He crosses the 35. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
No.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Lamar. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's short the first after a mild gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down down to that field and watch these guys throw and catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
And again, it's Jackson. Completed over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
It's hot. Hot. 180. It's hot.
They'll try and punch it in. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Ford. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter block, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. That'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Back to the air, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Big moments here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 2nd quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. And no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They send a tight end in motion. Jackson now on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Jackson yet again. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Change it.
Walker going in motion left. Jackson's going to throw again. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. It's only 2 minutes to go in our first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap again to Ford. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Ford has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. He dodged the tackle. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down at distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. This is a heater going deep. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Here's Ford on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180! 180!
First down. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
DC.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, With an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Real quick, ready?
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. The running back gets it on the draw. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First down now, ball at the 33. We'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Yellow!
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that gives them first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Yellow! Intake! Come back!
Looking inside the red zone. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal.
Attack, attack! Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, 57. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for second and goal.
Yellow, yellow. Fight on these two, fight on these two. Attack, attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 40-yard.
Butker knocks it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Hey, middle.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll send him left out of the slot. Changing it up here, Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Hey, middle. Yo. 13. Hey, report. Middle.
Lamar back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying the left side with Johnson. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. He has room past the 25. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. And
he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Score, Chiefs 24, Ravens 14. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
What? Yeah.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Jackson escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. And again, it's Jackson. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. This one to Williams out left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They start with drive. It's full. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Ravens trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Third and 4 coming up now. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Forward, straight ahead. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Back at their 46-yard line.
We change it.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Report! Yo.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. A give left side to Taylor. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
on 2nd and 4.
Taylor again. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Well, no ladder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to need the same type of effort from this game, Brock, to carry forward to reach the end of the line and earn that Super Bowl appearance. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott.